What up YouTube, T-Movies here, with On the Rocks out now. Since the film reteams Bill Murray with Sofia Coppola, I decided to do my review for the first film they teamed up together in, and that was Lost in Translation. Now this movie got released back in 2003 and was an Oscar-nominated film. I can't remember if it won anything or not, but I know Bill Murray got an Oscar nomination for Best Actor. Probably one of Bill Murray's best performances in this film. I thought Bill Murray was terrific here. Like, his on-screen chemistry with Scarlett Johansson was great. He really works with Sofia Coppola really well. It's a shame they never really done more films together. Like, On the Rocks is actually the first film they've done together since Lost in Translation. Anyway, in the film you got Bill Murray, who portrays this character named Bob, who's this has-been movie star staying at a vast Tokyo hotel at a virtual mini-city state with its own complex bar, restaurant, gym, vacancy, where he is also filming a Japanese whiskey commercial. That lucrative gig notoriously accepted by the grandest of the real-life Hollywood star of the understanding in the in that ad that will never really be shown in the U.S. at all. And here he ends up. He of course ends up meeting this woman named Charlotte, portrayed by Scarlett Johansson, who's this thoughtful young woman matching Murray's metal pencil with a quarter life and all. And you also got a few other not to mention she has been married for just like 2 years to this guy named John, who's this hotshot photographer portrayed by Giovanni Ribisi. You also had some other interesting cast lists, like you had Anna Faris appear in this. And there is also like and so like John, played by Ribisi, is on a assignment taking pictures of a fashionable indie band named and Charlotte has agreed to come along to the ride and amuse herself by and ends up amusing herself as best she may. Well, like John is also they're working as well, and so. Of course, Bob and Charlotte ends up, spinning with each other. I mean, Bill Murray is a tad bit older than Scarlett Johansson, so that's pretty cool. I mean, Bill Murray probably is one of his best performances he's done. Bill Murray has done like cool comics. I mean, he is a comedy legend. Where you talk about the Ghostbusters movies, Meatballs, SNL. But he's worked with some really high-profile indie directors. Whether you talk about Wes Anderson, Sofia Coppola, Bill Murray is terrific in this film. I mean, I even think the movie should have won Best Picture that year, but I believe it actually lost out against the third Lord of the Rings movie, which is a good film, but Lost in Translation is actually a tad bit better in my opinion. But I still thought it was decent. I mean, this movie actually made me want to visit Tokyo. I never visited Tokyo in my life or anything. But if I had, this movie is the reason why I would love to have visited Tokyo. The cinematography is great. The Tokyo lifestyle looks cool. It's a really good film. I mean, if you guys never really seen Lost in Translation, give it a shot. I mean, one of Bill Murray's best solid performances. This was actually the movie that I guess you could say really put Scarlett Johansson on the map. Like, she's done stuff when she was young. Like, she's done years before she was Black Widow and all. She had before Lost in Translation, she had roles and stuff like Ghost World, Horse Whisperer. But if you really want to see it, think of it. This is actually the movie that really fully put her on the map and made her like gain more and more roles. And Scarlett Johansson, I mean, with that pink hair, who did not love her and pink hair? Come on. Giovanni Ribisi, who is probably one of the most underrated actors there is. I love Giovanni Ribisi. I thought he was terrific here. He was a bit of a douchebag, but he played that role perfectly. To me, this is one of Sofia Coppola's best work, in my opinion. Go check out Lost in Translation if you guys have never seen it. It's a terrific one. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen Lost in Translation? If so, what you thought of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Is it like one of your favorite Murray performances and all? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is T-Movies signing off.